dear Africa Business Jumpstarters, a very warm welcome back. And it's been a while again. Many greetings from Kigali, Rwanda. Just here out in Sunday Park with my children. And today I want to share a video on how to buy land in Rwanda. I myself have bought 2 land plots, in the process now of buying a 3rd land plot. One has been a residential land for me for my new house inside Kigali, and the construction, I'm so happy to say, is just about to finalize. And I have also bought lands around the lakes for agricultural and tourism purposes. So at this point in time, you know, with the corona pandemic and the world really changing so fast, we can see that the rich are investing in land. It's a very good asset to have for decades to come. And not only that, but especially agricultural land is really something that is much more... Hi girls! Just had some visitors, curious girls. Agricultural land in particular is something that a lot of people, including Bill Gates, are heavily investing in across the world, because we can see supply chains across the world changing. And so there will be a disruption of food supply chains, international food supply chains. And you know, people are preparing for that. They can see the value of land and access to land for production, and therefore wherever you are in Africa, if your land is especially in proximity to larger cities, where you can produce and then get easy access to markets or easy access to tourists, then you know, it is time to invest in land. And today I want to show you how this may look like in an African context in a rural village. And here is our land, all the way down to the bamboo trees at the very bottom. So this is part of the land, a beautiful little alley under the bamboo trees. Fantastic rain protection. When my dad and my friends are exploring their agricultural capacities. Isn't this beautiful? So this is the village of the owners of the land, and we just came all the way from Kigali to transfer the land titles and for me to pay the land. We're here at office number 1, and yeah, really it's a quite simple process. The owners said they're ready to sell. They gave us the price. I accepted the price, and hence we're here at office number 1 to initiate the transfer of the land titles. So as you can see, if you are buying land, you know, outside of Kigali, in like I do now next to the lakes, then that land transfer has to take place in the local district. Okay, so the village leader is signing the contract. Not in the office, but at the top of our car. Yeah, because the office is here, but the person in charge is in a meeting. No, I like it. It's good. It's all good. I love it. The main thing is the signature, not where it has been done. Thank you. That is the check I handed over a couple of weeks ago, but they don't want a check, they want cash. So the village chief took my passport and he's filling in the details. And here are the sellers. They came. There's a young guy and his mother. So Nati.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Yeah, you are the one telling us about the land.
I'm the one who's trying to, you know, organize all these things to happen, especially for, we want to have a lot of Habesha in this area. We're going to have a small Abyssinia here.
Well,
and,
don't say that. My YouTube audience is like all international.
You don't like? Oh, okay. So I'm not.
Everyone is welcome.
Of course, everyone is welcome. But because of the coffee, the injera, So wanted to have a place where we can eat injera and boon,
Okay.
coffee, and create that atmosphere. I go often to Ethiopia and I want to go to Asmara and all this, but I want to have some same conditions in Rwanda where I can go and feel like I've gone to another place where I can eat injera, and kitfo and all this.
So my sister here is carrying the money. It's rather heavy. It's packed with banknotes. So quick tip,
Who's good in counting? You good?
let whoever you take the money from put something like this on the top, like a summary, because we didn't have it for this, so we got confused.
It's okay.
What is what? But we figured it out. So yeah, of course, the bank transfer would have been so much easier and safer. But they said people in the village, they like to see the cash. Many don't have a traditional bank account, I assume. So now he's explaining to the owner that we have all the money together. The owner, she's signing. So the witnesses are signing also. Witnesses at my end and witnesses at their end. Okay, so when you buy the land, you have to come with witnesses from your end, and they will have witnesses from their end. And of course, the village chief has also overlooked the entire transaction. So for anyone who wants to come to Rwanda to buy a piece of land, be it for agriculture or for residential purposes, what are the steps that person need to take as a non-national?
Being a national or an international foreigner, it takes the same process. So the first thing for me, what I can say, the first thing is that to look for the good agent. They show you the listing they have. Once you fell in love with one or two, based on your budget, then you start negotiating with the owner. Then you go to the notary, to the district. That notary you sign before him, the buyer and the seller, obviously, and the notary is the witness. The last step is that signature you make before the notary. That is when he gives you the seller gives the buyer the document, and then those documents the buyer will take them to the land center.
So now I've been handed over the papers of the land.
The land title.
Still on their name, right?
Yes, but to be
transferred now
to your name.
So because I handed over the money, they're now handing me over the papers of the land, which shows that I have purchased it.
Exactly.
But officially, the land title is not yet in my name.
Yes.
That will take about another week or so.
It takes actually, the really final one is 2 months.
2 months.
But they say for foreigners, sometimes they make it faster, like investors.
Okay.
Because Rwanda is investor friendly.
All right.
Sometimes for Rwandese, it takes time because you're going nowhere. But your investor, you want to go quickly back, sometimes they do it faster.
All right. Yeah. So, but when I had my residential land transferred, it took a week.
Took a week.
Yeah.
Because you're
an investor. Okay, good. Yeah. So if you were to visit, you can maybe let them know that you have to leave soon again, and they can speed the process up for you as an investor. But I have time. Whatever time it takes, it's fine. I'm a resident here. No rush. I came for the slower life cycle, for the lower speed. I have time. Okay, my seller is leaving. Bye, Mama. Bye. We just sold land, woman to woman. So now I got the power of attorney. It took us about 20 to 30 minutes to get this done. It was pretty straightforward. I paid close to 6,000 Rwandan franc, which is about $6 for the whole thing. You can have the power of attorney done anywhere, either in your local town or in Kigali. For my residential plot, I also had someone else follow up the whole process for me. If you don't manage to do it in the local town, you can also do it in Kigali. For example, at the RDB, at the Rwandan Development Board. That's where I had done it for my residential plot. Again, the whole process at that time was very, very fast. It took about 15 minutes to hand over the power of attorney to someone locally. And that person then followed up the whole sales process for me while I was flying back home to Germany at the time. So anytime, even if you're short of days or weeks here in Kigali or here in Rwanda, you can hand the power of attorney over to someone else. Ants, hard workers. They're a good example. Something is biting. What an yeah. طيب. Why? Oh, it's Tsatsa. Oh, Tsatsa. Yeah.
Was ist das? Tsatsa?
So we have a beautiful piece of land directly at the shores of the lake. And the land next to it will be bought by my best friends. And then the next land already belongs to one of my best friends. It's a dream coming true. A dream coming true. My spirit opens up in Africa. And it's the most beautiful feeling to have.